Well, you know, the Thunder aren't playing tonight with your Thunder colors.
There we go.
But there is some other Thunder that could possibly be playing, right?
Yeah, there is. We've already got a little bit of lightning and thunder across northeastern portions of the region right now, and we do have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for a large chunk of eastern Oklahoma, but does not include the Tulsa metro. And the major concern, or at least the highest concern that we have with any severe weather that we see this evening, will be the hail potential. That tornado threat's going to be much lower, but it's not zero. Wind potential will be lower, but again, not zero. And there is a localized flood threat with any of the heavier storms at a local level, but we're not expecting widespread flooding or anything like that. So let's get to it here on Dual Doppler. What do you say? There you can see the severe thunderstorm watch that's in effect. By the way, severe thunderstorm watch is extending all the way up in the southeastern portions of Iowa this evening, all the way back down here to just north of Austin, Texas. But let's zoom into our area. And again, Tulsa is not included in this, but you can see thunderstorms developing along a cold front that is working its way to the south and east. Nothing severe here yet, but maybe some small hail at a couple of these here from areas of Mays County up into Ottawa County. So if you are out on Grand Lake right now, you've got some storms moving in, may want to get in or just stay inside. And again, even though these storms are not severe, that lightning can always be dangerous. There'll be a lot of people out on area lakes as we go into the weekend, no doubt about that. The cold front does trail back here to the south and east. You can see it right there, that fine line. And we fully expect that we'll probably get a few more storms to develop farther south down this line. So those of you near and south of I-40 will be watching this too as we go through the evening hours. There's nothing there as of yet. 87 right now in Tulsa. That's the warmest we've been. Look at how we've cleared out in Tulsa behind that front. We had a lot more clouds out there, a little more mugginess earlier in the day. Now we've cleared out nicely behind that front. Tulsa, don't have to worry about any storms tonight. So if you got Friday evening plans in Tulsa this evening, thumbs up, you're going to be in good shape. No problems at all. We'll see temperatures down to the 60s tomorrow morning for areas basically near and south of I-44, 50s farther to the north where the air is a little drier. You'll have a chance to cool off a bit more. And then tomorrow, most of the day is going to be quiet. I know there's a lot of talk about the severe weather potential tomorrow, which is there, but for us locally, it won't happen until tomorrow evening or into tomorrow night. So if you've got daytime plans, you're going to be in good shape. It's going to be breezy, it's going to be warm, it's going to be muggy. Temperatures well up into the 80s for highs. By evening, we'll be watching, though, for that severe threat out to our west, and that's what could be moving in tomorrow evening and into tomorrow night. But again, a warm day with highs well up into the 80s tomorrow afternoon. Here's a look at that severe weather risk for tomorrow. You can see a big red area, a 4 out of 5 moderate risk for severe storms for much of Kansas and much of Oklahoma. What will likely happen is storms are going to develop out here to the west. They'll likely become severe very quickly with all threats possible, and then those storms will work their way in our direction as we go into tomorrow evening and into tomorrow night. There is still some uncertainty, though, to how this will play out. The coverage may be somewhat limited. There may not be many storms out there, but what is out there could be rather intense. And again, the high end potential for severe weather, wind gusts up to 80 miles per hour, hail, maybe very large hail out of some of those stronger storms. And that tornado threat will be up into the medium category, potential for some strong tornadoes with what does develop tomorrow. But as of right now, I think that higher potential may be a little more to the west, but we'll still have to watch it tomorrow night as we go into your Saturday evening and Saturday night plans. But notice the coverage. I'm not really going very widespread here with the coverage, so there's going to be a lot of us that will probably get through Saturday night without any storms. But again, where those storms happen, they could be rather intense. So we'll be watching this closely into Saturday night. And again, looking outside here at Grand Lake, we've got some clouds out there, a little bit of lightning and thunder as well. That weekend forecast here, if you are going to be out on area lakes, we may have a chance of storms across eastern areas on Sunday too, and those lake levels looking good, other than Skytook still running a bit below average. For those of you east of Highway 69, could have a few more storms, possibly a wind and hail threat with those on Sunday. So we added a severe threat for Sunday for those of you to the east and southeast. Temperatures stay in the 80s next week, perhaps some more storms in the middle of next week, but the severe threat does look lower.